Good morning, sir.
Morning, good morning.
May I now invite Mr. Navjeet Bachar from National Innovation Foundation. May I request Dr. Soumya Jose, Head School of Management, to give the bouquet. May I now invite Dr. G.B. Veeresh Kumar, Dean, Student Welfare, to the dais. I request Dr. P. Shankar to give the bouquet. May I now request Dr. V. Sandeep, Dean, Research and Consultancy in Charge, to the dais. I request Dr. Soumya Jose, Head School of Management, to give the bouquet. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp.
The Inspire Award is one girl student and one boy student can come forward. One boy and one girl. These two years, one boy and one girl. Come.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदाम् शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदाम् शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदाम् Vankurutam kalyanam Arugyam dhanasampadam Shubham kurutam kalyanam Arugyam dhanam Shatrubuddhi vinajyotir namostute Shubham kurutam kalyanam Arugyam dhanasampadam Shubham kurutam kalyanam Arugyam dhanasampadam
Respected Director in charge NIT Andhra Pradesh, respected Registrar in charge NIT Andhra Pradesh, Program Officer Manat Scheme Dr. R. Vivek Kumar, National Innovation Foundation, Dr. G. Bhageshri, State Nodal Officer AP Secretary, representatives from NIF and representatives from AP Secretary, Dean Research and Consultancy in charge Dr. V. Sandeep, Dean Student Welfare Dr. G. V. Veeresh Kumar, Inspire awardees, parents, faculty members, staffs and students of NIT Andhra Pradesh. I, Dr. V. Sudarshan Deepa, Associate Dean, Innovation Incubation and Startup of NIT Andhra Pradesh, deem it a unique privilege to extend a warm welcome to each and everyone gathered here in this National Technology Day. This National Technology Day in India holds historical significance and is celebrated to commemorate the achievement and advancements in the field of science and technology. This day, observed on May 11, is in every year marks the successful nuclear test conducted by India in 1998. The theme for the National Technology Day, few notes, I would like to conclude my welcome address. Thank you. Now, now we have the introductory brief of workshop by Dr. V. Sandeep, Dean RNC in charge, NIT Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Respected Director, sir, Professor Pramod Padale, sir. Respected Registrar in charge, Dr. Dinesh Shankar Reddy, and Dr. Veeresh Kumar, Dean Student Welfare, and Mr. Navjit from NIF, Dr. Vivek Kumar, sir, Senior Innovation Officer, NIF, and Ms. Bhagesri from State Nodal Officer from STED, and my dear participants of the today's program, young innovators of Inspire scheme, and parents and teachers, and my staff, everyone. A very good morning to all of you to this program. And first of all, we'd like to thank the NIF for choosing NIT Andhra Pradesh to host this, two-day workshop, mentorship workshop in this our campus. And we feel proud to host you, and with two-day detailed engagements here. And these 2 days we are going to talk about and discuss, interact with you a lot about innovation and technology. And the country needs innovation. Without innovation, many technologies failures, and that cannot withstand for a long time. And being a young innovator, you need to focus what kind of aspects you need to take care during the product development, and how it can be taken to further level in case of commercialization aspects. So these are all things we will brief you, and then NIT Andhra Pradesh is going to be kind of platform for the young innovators like you, and it's open doors for you, and we will facilitate you with our all facilities and resources in possible aspects actually. And India also every year we are getting into good ranking in case of global innovation index. So last year 2022 we got 40th rank among the all the economic countries. Every year we are improving the rank actually. And also we are also top 3 countries in the scientific publications. Also we reached the 3rd position in terms of PhD in science and technologies. Also we got the 3rd position in the higher education system also in the globe. So that's how we are also, how the innovation can be promoted to our education system. That's what India government is planning. And these 2 days program, it's well designed with the deliberations with NIF actually. And you do have a brainstorming session on the innovations and the science and technology led innovations, and the concepts of digital design thinking and examples for the prototype building. And also students given opportunity to showcase your own prototypes, okay, make the presentations to the expert committee, and where we are going to provide the mentorship and guidance to the students on how where innovation can be taken to next.
Dinesh Shankar Reddy, Registrar in charge NIT Andhra Pradesh, to give the opening remarks.
Respected Director, NIT Andhra Pradesh, Professor Padale, in charge Dean R&C, Dr. Sandeep, as well as he is also coordinating this two-day mentorship workshop along with NIRF and SERT. Dr. Veeresh Kumar GB, Dean Student Welfare, Mr. Navjeet from NIF, Dr. Soumya Jose, Dr. Shankar, Dr. Sudarshan Deepak. All these young innovators have come throughout the state, and their mentors, who might be their the parents or the teachers who are guiding them. Very good morning to all of you. At the outset, on behalf of NIT Andhra Pradesh, I welcome you all for this two-day mentorship workshop organized by NIF, SERT in coordination with NIT Andhra Pradesh. Indeed, as Dr. Sandeep has told, NIT Andhra Pradesh feels it's as lucky as the previous mentorship workshop was organized by NIT Hyderabad, and this time they chose NIT Andhra Pradesh. Before I enter into my brief thing, I'll introduce about NIT Andhra Pradesh. As many of you not aware, NIT Andhra Pradesh is the youngest NIT in India. It is the 31st NIT, and it was started in the year 2015. So now it's 8-year-old, and it has gone across the campus. So, and among the new NITs, this is the NIT which has all the required infrastructural facilities for its stakeholders. And I obviously believe many of you might be aiming to join in NITs or NIT or IITs once you enter into your +2. So that might be your aspiration. So this is a kind of exposure where you can see how the facilities are there in an NIT and how the system works, as well as you can go across the laboratory facilities that are available during your tour tomorrow. So this gives you an exposure and how the hostels are and how they are managed, right? So obviously for the state of NIT Andhra Pradesh, state of Andhra Pradesh, NIT is an added addition which was come during when the bifurcation of the state has happened, right? So I congratulate all these 35 young innovators as well as their mentors. As I see the list, so many of you have come from 3 districts, though we have 26 now. So majority from Guntur, Krishna and Chittoor. So maybe the teachers who have nurtured them or the parents who have nurtured them towards the innovation, I also congratulate them. So the innovation should not stop there. So any innovation comes with creativity, right? So how the creativity would have come? So any student, what I believe is they have to start questioning instead of believing everything. Once you start questioning why, how and what, so then there are a number of solutions that will be coming. Why I need to solve a particular problem in this direction only. So problem solving is one of the art. So given, a teacher will give you only minimal inputs, and as a student you need to think in a multilateral direction. So the same problem, how I can solve in a simplistic way. So that's a problem solving. Then you need to have writing skills. When you have presented your work, you would have written something. So the writing skills you need to better, as well as the creative art. So when you have to draw or when you have to represent, so creative art is another thing. And most importantly, the communication skills. Once you put it on the paper, so when you are presenting before the committee, you need to present your innovation or the idea in a very effective way. So I request all of you to improve your communication skills down the line. You are all very young at your age, and when we are at your age, we didn't even know what exactly is innovation or creativity or startup, nothing. So nothing we know, but you are fortunate that at this age you know what is an idea and how to make it innovative, right? And finally, open-mindedness. That is very important for an innovator. You need to be open-minded, because see, we are all grown up. At home, parents will tell, see, you need to work in this way, you need to eat in this way, you have to sleep at this time. So there will be restrictions. If you go to school, there are few more restrictions. So we are all tamed when we are growing up. So as an innovator, we need to follow many of those rules. At the same time, we need to have the willingness to break some of those. So that when you have open-mindedness, you can start thinking about any problem, be it is a life problem or it is a technological problem, you can solve it very easily. So these are the 5 important things for any innovator, right? So before close up my speech, I'll just tell you a small story. Like when Ashoka was ruling, So he was paved many roads as well as he has planted many trees beside the roads, right? So when he was paving the roads, they have also cut down many trees. So he has, they have taken few woodcutters. So one of the woodcutter has joined and the kind of support system which he had. So the first month he has cut 18 to 20 trees. So king was appreciating him, and the second month with the same energy has acted, done, but he could able to cut only 15 trees. And in the third month, he could able to cut only 10 trees. So when he was reporting every time. So when the king asked, see why the efficiency is coming down. So the woodcutter was believing that, see, maybe his efficiency skills are coming down. He is becoming old or his energy is lost because first month at 18, in the third month itself it is 10. So then the king has asked, have you any time have you sharpened the axe? They'll be using the axe to cut the trees. So he never thought, I need to sharpen the axe, which is the main tool for cutting. Instead of that, he started cutting the trees, so he could not able to cut as many trees as he was. So it's like the same thing happens to you also. Now everyone might be praising you. You are the young innovator. You should not stop there. You should sharpen your skills, right, time to time. So when the technology is improving, you need to parallelly study those technology and improve as well as sharpen your skills so that you can achieve the goals which you have set. So on behalf of NIT Andhra Pradesh, I once again welcome you as well as we assure you that you will be having a pleasant stay inside the campus as well as to all the young innovators. I wish you all the best. Some of your prototypes should be selected at the national level and you have to win many appreciations down the line in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Director, Sir, Professor Paroli N, to deliver the Chief Guest Address on National Technology Day 2023.
Thank you. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good morning.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, good morning to everybody. Professor Dinesh, Professor Sandeep, the Professor Dr. Vivek Kumar from National Innovation Foundation, Dr. Bhagyashree, all the faculty members of my NIT Andhra Pradesh, and the students and their parents who are attending this program. I welcome you on behalf of the NIT Andhra Pradesh. It's my pleasure to be here for this program, wherein about 35 students from the school and their parents they are attending it, and those are the students who have been selected at regional level for carrying out their projects, and they are sort of winners who have come over here for getting some additional input from NIT Andhra Pradesh. So it is an honor for NIT Andhra Pradesh, as rightly said by Dr. Dinesh, that earlier this camp was organized at IIT Hyderabad, and this time the NIT Andhra Pradesh got a chance to organize this today's workshop. So first of all, let me congratulate all the students and their parents for having selected for this camp, and also I should thank DSP and the National Innovation Foundation for giving this opportunity to NIT Andhra Pradesh for organizing this event. In fact, all of us are aware that the government of India, DSP, and at all levels, we have been trying to make more and more innovators. We are trying to see that more and more startups are created. And we want to create a sort of environment and ecosystem so that more and more students they come forward and they use their innovation out of box thinking so that something new will come out of that. And I suppose that this is one such attempt in this direction, and this we must appreciate because I have been watching that when we ask our students to do this kind of things, perhaps they are quite grown up and they have got some bias that okay, they have to join this thing, they must earn money and those kind of things they are having in their back of mind. Whereas if you are creating the students right from the school level, and if you motivate them, if you nurture them for the innovation and this kind of things, then perhaps when they will come to the institutions like NIT Andhra Pradesh or any NIT or any engineering college, they will be more prepared for doing this kind of business. They will be more prepared for starting their own business or innovation and startups. So this is a good sort of a initiative from the government side, and we are there. NIT Andhra Pradesh or this VNIT or all NITs and engineering colleges are there to support this kind of activities which is sponsored and supported by the government of India and GST. In fact, that is our, I think, duty that we must encourage this kind of activities and we must participate to train these young sort of scientists, future scientists, which will be doing a lot of things. So that is first thing that I want to share with you. And then, as all of us are aware that innovation, startups, incubation, those are the buzzwords of today, and everybody is trying. And government of India is giving so much trust and so much support to these kind of things that, as rightly said, that amongst all the countries, we are, I think, the 40th number as far as the innovation and startups are concerned, and day by day, year by year, that is growing, and that is a good sign. And this will help to make our own country self-sufficient, because a lot of things will come from our own students and our own engineers, and which will solve the problems of society, because for each and every country they have got their own problems, their own set of environment, and then accordingly you have to come out with the technologies. The technologies which may be relevant in Western countries or in US may not be directly relevant to our own countries and for our own society. So we must come out with the ideas, we must come out with the technologies, tools and gadgets which are useful in our own societies, and which will help particularly our rural society, so that we can make their livelihood better. So that is what I suppose is the target of all of us, and this step is one of the steps in this direction. So we all welcome this thing. Second is, you was talking about Dinesh, about the innovation, and he was talking that we have to change the mindset of the students. You must encourage them for asking more and more questions, why it is happening, how it is happening, and they must have the open mind. That is correct. If you have got that kind of the qualities, then only that person or that students can become more sort of a good scientist, and he can do something. And for that we need to help them, we need to help them to develop those kind of attitude and the aptitudes among that. And of course the other things like providing the infrastructures, then facilities, that is the next step. But first of all, we must create their minds, we must develop their minds for this thing. The Dinesh has told you one story. I will also tell you another story to my young school students, how the innovations and the out of box thinking is important and how we should use that. Perhaps I must have told this story if some of the NIT students when I was there in NIT Andhra Pradesh for one of the programs, but this may be new for these students. He told you a story about the woodcutter. I will tell you another story. There was a sort of a competition, drawing competition was there, and all the students, the school students, they were appearing for that. And the subject for that competition was they have to draw the picture of Ravana. And so all of you are aware that it is said that Ravana was having 10 heads. So everybody draw Ravana differently, but with 10 heads. But all of them have drawn their 10 heads in the horizontal direction. Because normally we have seen that kind of picture of Ravana. But there was one student who draw 10 head but in the vertical direction. So naturally, the experts and the teachers who has to, you can say, the judge that pictures, the judges, they were quite surprised that how come that there is only one student, he has drawn the 10 heads but in the vertical direction. So it was something out of box thinking. So that is one thing that you can think out of box, but it is not just the thinking that, but you have to justify that also. It is not that just you are doing something and you are not in a position to justify. So they call that students and they ask them, how come that you are drawn 10 heads in the vertical direction? So this that student said, sir, it is written that the Ravana was having 10 heads, but it is never written that whether it is in horizontal direction or in vertical direction. So I had drawn it in a vertical direction. Then they said, okay, but then what is the reason why you are drawn it in the vertical direction? So then he explained, sir, if I draw it in the horizontal direction, then I may not be in a position to improve my long sight because they are in the same level. Whereas when I am drawing it in the vertical direction, then perhaps the topmost head and the eyes that can see a sort of a thing which is at a very large distance, the longest distance. So therefore, I had drawn it in a vertical direction. So that is how just thinking will not do. You have to justify that. You have to think logically. You have to then only your teacher and those who are judging or whatever you are doing that will come to the logical end. So this is the importance of out of box thinking or innovation. So I am very happy that the 35 such students who have been selected at a regional level, they are attending this today's workshop and they will be getting a lot of mentoring and then support in terms of technical things and otherwise also how to further improve their research, how to further improve their innovation, because it is right that it is not just making something, but you have to see finally that it lands into a particular product. Yeah, that is what is important. So once it become product and if it is useful for the society, then only you will be really recognized, and that is what is expected out of you. And for that, we are all there with you, as rightly said by Dr. Sandeep, that this NIT Andhra Pradesh is open for them, not only for these 2 days, but it is open 24 by 7 to all of you whenever you wish and you feel that you, as a director from here in a virtual mode, I am giving you a sort of a clearance and the confidence that yes, it will be available. And physically also my colleagues, all deans, associate deans and professors are there who will be there to help you. And if you need suppose additional help, then VNIT, which is well established, 60 years old or more than that, we have got some of the facilities like Cement Center of Excellence, which wherein we have got all sort of facilities which can be used right from the concept stage to the final making the prototype of that. All the facilities, all softwares, all hardwares are available. So if you need in future that if some of the students reach to the national level and if you need some additional help to make the actual prototype, the VNIT's doors are also open for all of you. So don't hesitate to talk to us, talk to VNIT, and you'll be also. So you have got in fact the double advantage. You can get the advantage of NIT Andhra Pradesh, and also you can get the support from VNIT Nagpur. So once again, I welcome all of you to NIT Andhra Pradesh campus. I am sure that your stay at NIT campus will be very fruitful. You will enjoy the campus and you will be seeing all the facilities which are available at NIT Andhra Pradesh campus. So once again, I welcome you, and once again, I thank DSP and the National Innovation Foundation for recognizing NIT Andhra Pradesh for organizing this today's program. Thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our guest of honor of today's event, Dr. Vivek Kumar, to deliver his address.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Professor Podole sir, Director NIT Andhra Pradesh, Dr. Dinesh Shankar Reddy, Registrar NIT, and other faculty members, Bhakshri ma'am from SART Andhra Pradesh, and other faculty members, student, young minds, and everyone. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah. So, first of all, I'll thank NIT Andhra Pradesh for taking this mentoring program at such a short notice, as well as the State Department also, so that we want to utilize your summer vacations in the best possible way. So you have enough time. You will be interacting with the faculties, with my colleagues also for in next 2 days, and had a good discussion with them. Don't hesitate, ask the questions with the faculties, with our team, whatever the questions related to your prototype, related to your model, as well as this workshop will also give you a concepts about the prototyping, designing and all, so that you can utilize and capitalize in future as well. So coming back to this Inspire Award Manak program, many of you are already aware. Just for your reference and information, it's a national Inspire Award Manak is a flagship program of Department of Science and Technology and National Innovation Foundation, where we are nurturing our the creative ideas from the young minds from class 6 to class 10th. And not only this scheme is also aligned up with the startup programs. In this program, we are not only giving an awards, we are also looking for the coming up with some possible technologies, developed technologies, which can again give back to the society. So in this program for the 2021, from all over India, we have received more than 7 lakh nominations. And that nominations have been already screened or vetted by the experts of NITs, IITs and other faculties, and will narrow down to the 50,000 throughout India, where we have given a support of 10,000 rupees, so that your ideas can be converted into a working model. These ideas have again have seen through district level and state level. And when we talk about the Andhra Pradesh, in district, more than around close to 4,000 ideas have been given, awarded 10,000 rupees, and narrowed down to the after state level competition. These 35 students who are here will be competing at the national level. So in this, please utilize the workshop, interact with the faculties, and after discussion and all, you will be again given a support financially as well, wherever required. After the discussion with my team, as well as the other 2 days discussion, you will be coming up with developing some more changes in the program, in your prototype. And another thing is that this year also we will be the nominations are open. You can also come up with your new ideas, and other faculty members can also come up, can suggest some problems. So you can ask the students to look around, to see the problems, to see the challenges, and then pen down their ideas and submit their ideas. If they have been submitted, if selected, then again they will be awarded. So this is a program. It's not only the program where we are giving awards. We are nurturing the creativity. We are trying to give back the technology to the society by way of converting your ideas into the prototype, into the technology. So this is a complete scheme where a hand-holding is required, and hand-holding support is given by the Department of Science and Technology in close collaboration with the different institutes also. And once again, I thank you, NIT, for having this workshop. And also we are looking for the fruitful collaborations, not only for these young minds, also for the grassroots innovators of Andhra Pradesh. And similarly, we are also looking for the collaborations with VNIT also, as already sir is already there. So we will be also thinking organizing this workshop for the Maharashtra students also at VNIT Nagpur. Thank you again. Please utilize your time, discussion, have more discussions, have more questions with my colleagues as well as the faculties there. So have a better understanding. Utilize your time in not only 2 days, then also during vacation, then come up with your solutions so that you can have a good chance at the nationals. So once again, thank you everyone. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. P. Shankar, Associate Dean, Research and Consultancy, NIT Andhra Pradesh, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to before vote of thanks, I request Dr. G. R. Bhagyasri Madam, State Nodal Officer SCRT, to give a little brief about the workshop. Madam,
Ma'am, your
please
mic
unmute
is,
this.
you have to unmute yourself, ma'am. Bhakshri ma'am, you have to unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah. I have unmuted.
You are audible, madam. Please go ahead, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks to the faculty members and NIT, Navdeep from NIF and NIF team. I am immeasurably thankful to all people and students and guide teachers who came far away from education, Samaga AP, SPD, sir, and Director ACRT. సో మీరందరూ కూడా నుంచి 35 members కూడా వచ్చారు. సో ఐఎమ్ వెరీ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు ఆల్ ద గైడర్స్ అండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. మీరందరూ కూడా టచ్లోనే ఉన్నారు. సో మెంటరింగ్ వర్క్షాప్ మీ అందరికీ 1 month నుంచి ఓరియంటేషన్ గ్రూప్లో జరుగుతూనే ఉంది. సో అకార్డింగ్ టు దాట్ యూ కెన్ ask any questions, any related queries about your project development to the professors here. They will be very much helpful to you and needs, and we have to win many more projects in the NLPC. That is our goal. So Commissioner sir, yes, Suresh Kumar sir also are very eager to. So he will be joining soon in any other sessions. So according to the Department of Education requirements and all those things, you please all go ahead with many project developments, and we require that only. So thank you very much for NIT team and NIF team. Thank you, Navjit. Thank you to the director NITAP. Thanks to the Department of School Education, Commissioner sir, SPD sir, and other heads. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for addressing. Now I am giving a formal vote of thanks. Good morning to one and all. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this event. On behalf of entire fraternity of NIT Andhra Pradesh, I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to our distinguished guest, Dr. Vivek Kumar, Scientist E, Senior Innovation Officer, NIF, G.R. Bhagasri, State Nodal Officer, SCRP, Mr. Swaraj Farida, and Mr. Nabijit Bachar, Senior Project Fellows, NIF, for spending their valuable time and supporting in organizing this two-day NIF mentorship workshop for Inspire awardees. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Professor Pramod M. Podoli, Director in Charge NIT Andhra Pradesh, and Professor G.R. K. Sastry, Dean RMC, NIT, for extending his support and encouragement in all possible events. I thank Dr. P. Dinesh Shankar Ravi, Registrar in Charge, and Dr. Vivek Kumar NIF for kind participation and valuable speech. I thank Dr. Sudarshan Deepa, Associate Dean, Innovation Incubation Startup, for her welcome address. I thank Dr. V. Sandeep, Associate Dean, Industrial Collaborations and MOU, and In Charge Dean, for briefing about the workshop. I thank the expert committee members, student prototype presentations, Dr. Srifani Krishna, Dr. Karthikeya Sharma, Dr. Karthik S. I also extend thanks to all deans and HODs and administrative staff from our institute for active participation who made this event a grand success. Last but not least, we thank the students, the teacher, parents for their active participation. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Again, thanks to NIT Andhra Pradesh for taking this mentoring workshop. Thank you.
May I all request to stand for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गावा जन गण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May all request to take refreshments now. After that, we will be having the brainstorming session on innovation in general of science and technology, lead innovations problem statements by Dr. V. Sandeep. So after the refreshments, you have a brainstorming session. Thank you.
Request all of you to gather